Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 2 of my seed showcase. This is Microbial Titan. This time we're going to go for a more green seed than before, with the closer desert, more ocean monuments closer together, plus a mushroom island close by. So before we start teleporting around, let's go into admits and see what the map looks like. So you spawn right here in the plains river, real close to it, and you have a savanna right over here. Your closest village is right here in the desert. Okay, it's kind of a cool little village. I've already checked it out, so I can get the world loaded for y'all. Now you zoom out a little bit, and you have an ocean monument here, another one here. You also have an extreme hills biome with a stone beach, so you can get all the cobble you need without having to go underground for it. And you also have just some other little islands around here. You can strip mine these beaches here, get all the sand, and block off this and conquer your temple pretty quick here. Now you keep zooming out, you've got some swamps, you've got some forests, you've got some more deserts and savannas. I didn't say bright green, I just said green. So anyway, so the seed today is 916-4949-2967-9067-4553. Now there is a real small forest biome on the island with you, just to the northeast of your spawn. And I have if you notice, I have a midst on grid view, so that you can kind of follow the coordinates better. If you find a place you want to check out that I don't go over, you can always just pause the video and kind of guess at the coordinates. It makes it a little bit easier for that. Now, just south, you'll see the ocean monuments, with another one directly east of that. If you look to the bottom left corner of the map, when I zoom out all the way, there is a mushroom biome. Okay, that's what that pink part is right there. Okay, let's see. It's right next to a desert temple. It seems like most of the villages are going to be to the west and mountains and all that. And you've got a few villages over in here. But for the most part, all the villages are over here. You have your ice spikes over here and your ice plains. A couple of witch huts down here. But the one I really want to show you is right here, because it's also right next to the end dungeon, to the closest one to your spawn. Because if you zoom in, focus right on your house here, there is one there, and let's see, there is one up here. But if you just keep zooming in, you'll notice that this one is much closer to you than that one is. Okay, now you also saw right up here is a mesa, so you can get all your hardened clay and all that stuff. It's a bit of a trek, but it's straight northwest. So if you miss that one, guess what? There's another and another. So you won't miss it. And there's also some over here as well. So I'm not sure which one's closer. It looks like this one maybe, but it looks like this one's a lot bigger. Plus it's got 2 mushroom islands right next to it as well, so you can get all the mycelium and all that stuff as well. So let's go ahead, and are you ready to jump back in the world to do some exploring? No? Why are we here anyway? Well, I guess I'll go explore without you. What? You want to come too? Okay, alright, so let's go. Now I'm going to go ahead and close out amidst, and I'm going to give you a second to come over here and highlight the spawn. Alright, you know what the number is? Okay, let's go ahead and close out amidst. We're going to open up Minecraft and jump into the game. So, like I said in the last one, witch huts aren't broken anymore, and I have proof. As soon as I teleported over here and went down to look inside, there she is. So, you see it's right down here at water level, so this one is actually a good one. This is the one, it's at 655, 64, 1700. So 655, 64, 1700. So she is right here. So let's go ahead and go to spawn. Oops. Ah, got myself stuck in dirt. So, this dirt hole here is your spawn. Okay? You can see you've got the little forest biome up here. Couple trees. Sorry, this is your little forest biome behind you. There's a couple trees back here, and that's it. That's your forest biome, right there. So, come over here, you've got your savanna, right across that river. And if you go straight over here, you'll find that closest village. And there's a reason why I'm starting out doing this at night, because I want to show y'all the new mob that's in 1.10. And that guy is going to be right. Let's see. There's those. Come on. There he is. There's my husky friend. These are husks. Okay, now what the husk does, let's go ahead and grab a sword and kill these creepers real quick, because then I'm going to go into game mode 1 and show you what the husk does. Alright, so let's go find this boy. Alright. Did I say game mode 1? I meant game mode 0. So, hi. Alright, and he gave me hunger. Didn't really deal much damage, but he gave me hunger. Now, let's go back into creative mode. Alright, back in creative. So, you got a creeper here. He doesn't really matter, because he doesn't burn in daylight. Okay, we have a zombie here, and our sun is getting ready to come up, so we're going to kind of hang around here a little bit. And I have my game sounds off, so let me go ahead and fix that. There we go. Sorry, my headset shut off because my game sound was off. So, let's go ahead and come over here, and we've got our husk, we've got our zombie villager, and we've got our sun coming up. So we're going to take a look here. You see the zombie is burning. The husks are not. And that's because the husks don't burn in daylight. They still live on. So, you want to heavily light up your villages, heavily light up all your areas in the hot biomes and the cold biomes, because if you don't, you will have husks spawn in your hot biomes and strays spawn in the cold ones. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the ocean monument. Now, I'm not going to go into this one because I don't want to show you where the Elder Guardians are. But you can see the tail of one of them right there at the top. Let's go ahead and retake the night vision and the water breathing potions just to make sure they're good. Okay? But you have a pretty good sized ocean monument here. Okay? Ton of ink, because you can see that I was out here a little while earlier. So I was looking around on the inside, and I figured I'd look underneath. Now, with all this space down here, you can either fill it in and then dig it back out. So I would probably, get you an Aquafinity helmet, take out this gravel, fill that in, and then you can dig it back out, and then all your water's gone. Or you can just use sponges and remove it that way. So that's up to you. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the closest desert temple to where you spawn at. It's at -1000. Do 75. And then 560. Now, there's kind of a cool thing about this one. You have Your temple here, it's hidden. It is underground. The only part that sticks out is this and this part here. Okay, everything else completely underground. And you also have a skeleton that is spawned down there. So, always fun to mess with that. So, not going to check out the chests. But if you come over here to the Savanna, on this side of it, you have... Let's see, where is it? Oh, sorry. I believe it's on this side of it. Right there. You can barely make it out. You have a Savanna Village. Now, the Savanna Village has these gravel paths over here in the desert part, and you come over here and it has the nice little grass paths. Now, you also have a blacksmith. Now, what they did is originally when they put these in, they put all wood around here. So, thank goodness Mojang has changed it, or your village would be gone within just a few minutes. So, gonna open a chest. 3, 2, 1, close your eyes. Yep. Okay, just what I thought was in there, because I've already opened it before. So, it's a cute little Savanna Village. It's up to you if you want to continue it on, tear it down, use it as a village, villager breeder. Or you can come over here to the other village, because there is a desert village just on the other side of the temple, which is right there in that mountain, and with another blacksmith in it, so you get a little bit of loot. Not much good that I've seen so far, but this has the paths actually out in the water that are made of sandstone, because you know the village was generated in it starting in a desert biome. So then it just kind of spills out over here. So, spoiler alert, about to look in another chest. Yep. Okay. But you do have all your farms and all that kind of stuff over here. So it's kind of cool. And you have lava sources, so if you want to come over here and set up a smelter, whatever you want to do. It's all up to you. So, now, we've already been to the witch hut. That is at coordinates 655, 1700. Okay, just in case I didn't forget to say that earlier, but just in case you didn't write it down, now's a good time to do so. So let's go ahead and go to our dungeon. So that's going to be at 400. We'll do 65, 1800. And I'm stuck in the dirt block again. And it doesn't want to let me out. That is awesome. Oh, it's because I have my sword. So, there's the sky. Let's go ahead and take a look down here. This is the point where you actually want to go into game mode 1, so you can take a look around. So what it looks like, I'm actually down at lava level, and I missed it. Let's see. 400, 1800. Yeah. That's where it's supposed to be at. Somewhere in here, we're going to follow this creeper around. I'm down at diamond level. There's witches. Bunch of witches. Ah, there it is. I passed right through it. Or right by it. There we go. Now we can go take a look around. Alright. So you've got your little jail area here. You've got a library over in here. I have not been in game mode 0 in this world, so I have not really seen any of this stuff in here. Now, another chest, 3, 2, 1. Bunch of good stuff in there. Let's see. Awesome, awesome. See, I'm not saying what's in it, just in case people don't want to know. Alright, so there's doesn't look like there's another one up here. There usually is, but this time there's not. So, let's go ahead and see. Nope, that doesn't continue on that way. How about this way? Nope. So it looks like we reached the end of it there. Alright, let's go ahead and come out here. That's a good thing about creative mode. You just break all the doors. Right, let's see. Another jail area. And then we'll just come back through here. Yep, another jail. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and go into game mode 0 so we can finish this tour out and actually look for... Oh, that is not fair at all, the way they did that. Bad game generation. That would be really sad if like the end portal was like right there. But it doesn't look like it is sticking out past here. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Alright. So let me swap game modes real quick. Game mode 3. And we'll take a look around this way. Okay, and we were close. There it is. I don't want to end up spawning the silverfish in here. That's why I swapped out. So, looks like you will need most of the end crystals to spawn the portal. And once you do, what we can do is go back into Amidst. Let's take a look, see how many libraries there were here. There's that one there. So, ooh, looks like a different one, because there's actually a chest in that corner. So it looks like there's a couple. There's some other chests around here, so you can get some loot from the dungeons. Yep, that's the library we came into. Right over in here. So, alright. So it looks like there's 2 libraries, and then that one is just north of the end portal. So, oh, we did miss a chest. Look at that. Anyway, alright. So, let's go ahead and take a look at that Mushroom Island. That is at negative 2,900. Let's say 85, just in case there's a mountain there. Oh, it's supposed to be 2,200. There we go. Now, ton of mushrooms already in here. Now, as you know, hostile mobs do not spawn here, period. They will not spawn in a mushroom biome. Okay? It's not the mycelium, because you can change all that out to sand or dirt or whatever you want to. But from this point right here, that way, you will get no hostile mobs at night. Okay? Because they just don't spawn here. And you see there's a little desert temple right there. But let's go ahead and swap to creative so hostile mobs will spawn. And here in just a sec, as it turns night, we'll see the hostile mobs spawn over in here. And we want it nighttime for the next thing we're going to do. Come on. Let's go, guys. Start spawning today. Stop making me look like a fool. Alright. There's spiders. A husk. We'll go ahead and start coming this way a little bit, so more can spawn in front of us. There's a zombie that spawned right there. Now he can walk over into this biome, but he won't naturally spawn here. Okay? The only thing that naturally spawns in this biome are these red guys right here. That's it. They're the only ones. Everything else will spawn close, but not quite. And they've changed the Enderman. They used to aggro when you looked at them here. Now you can look at them everywhere from here down, but if you look at their head, that's when they get mad now. So, that's your mushroom biome that's closest to spawn. Now, sorry, had to scroll up on my script. So, got 2 more places we want to visit, and that is TP, not GP. We're not going to gully port. That's negative 4,800, 75, 300. That is your ice plains biome with your ice spikes. Okay, and as you see over here, these guys are the strays. Okay, the stray, they shoot arrows of slowness at you. In game mode 0, and you see you get slowness for 30 seconds. Go back to game mode 1. So you have your ice spikes biome here. The strays will spawn in here. They have an 80% chance of spawning in a cold biome rather than a skeleton. So they do have the same new strafing mechanics as the skeletons, so be careful. But you have a nice sized little ice spikes biome here. Some of them are actually down in the ground, but you can still dig down a few blocks to get those. So pretty good size there. It's basically what you'd need for whatever it is you want to do within your world. So we're going to go ahead and teleport one last place. That's 4450, 75, negative 3250. I did that before and I was like, where am I? Look up, there was sun, look down, there was moon, and nothing else. So anyway, so this is the mesa where you can get all your hardened clay and stuff. Now I wanted to show you, let's go ahead and go up some so we can have all the stuff spawn in. Looks like with the mesa, although it's a sandy, barren biome, that you have regular zombies that spawn here and not the husks. I'm just going to check out a couple of the islands over here because this is kind of an island mesa. Oh, was I wrong? Nope, I was right. So, looks like you get regular zombies and zombie villagers, but no husks. So, let's check out this island here, because they have an 80% chance of spawning a husk above ground. And with all these zombies, they're defying the chances of spawning a husk rather than a zombie. So, now, if you see the mainland that's right over here, okay, if you decide that you want to go for a bigger mesa, there is a bigger one straight over this way. But that will be all for now. If you like the episode, leave a like. If you want to post a comment, please do so. I am Microbial Titan. Remember, subscribing is free, sharing is caring, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.